All right, good morning and welcome back to your very favorite program on TV. This is Cool TV, channel 196 on Star Times. My name is Dapo Banjo. Welcome to Crossfire. And I have with me running the show my co-anchor, Gbenga, Agborowa. Gbenga, good morning.
Good morning, Dapo. Nice to have you.
All right, we are not alone in the studio. We have a couple of gentlemen who have joined us and we'll be doing the show together today, still talking about the state of the nations, matters arising, and definitely we'll be focusing on trending stories, things that are happening in Nigeria at the moment that are hitting up the policy. A lot of people seems to believe very strongly that the economy could have been revived, that the security situation could be better, and that a lot of things, that are probably eating up the polity could have been better handled than the way they are at the moment. So I have with me in the studio one of our very guests who will be running the show with us. Let's welcome Kive, Korori. Kive, how are you doing this morning? All right, you're welcome. Kive is a social affair commentator, and then we have this gentleman in the studio with us. Is Comrade Ayodele Akale. Comrade, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning, sir.
I must really salute your effort to really make it to Crossfire this morning.
It's a duty.
I know it's a very tall, task,
it's a duty.
making it down from the. But because when there's a clarion call or a national call,
sure.
I mean, we always have this gentleman just respond, very positively. All right, let's quickly go into the show that we have today. I'm expecting it to, because I know comrades' antecedents, and I know that he can be very passionate about Nigeria, and I know that that is something I'm looking forward to on the show. Now, some people actually believe, Kive and Comrade, some people believe that our president is a bit on the docile side, that he probably needs, some impetus, to help, really revalidate, the change, the efforts that Nigerians made, voting him in. And, we actually know that, I mean, the APC ran on the mantra of change, and that has been totally entrenched into the minds of Nigerians, and we've been looking forward to really experiencing it. Some other school of thought are of the opinion that that the president needs to take his time to probably plan well and think well before doing anything. And some people also feel that why will the president be slowing down this much when he has all the time in the world? I mean, when he won the elections, it was like a month away before the inauguration, and he's been in office well over 1 month again, since he resumed, and we have not seen so many things happen. Some people are even saying, okay, we don't even have any good reason for the president not to have, come up with a list of, the most anticipated ministerial list, and he's saying, I'm not in a hurry, and I don't know why Nigerians are asking for the list of the, of ministers. And then we have these recurrent attacks, on our humane, recurrent attacks, and killing Nigerians every day. Activities of the Boko Haram has been stamped up, and it's a daily thing that people should die. We sacrifice the blood of the innocent Nigerians every day on the platform of the fact that we have not come up with any good intervention to curb the activities of the insurgency. So let's take it this way. I just want to know, what state exactly do you think Nigeria is as we speak? Kive.
Thank you for having me on the program today.
You're welcome.
I think for me, it's not out of place for people to actually be agitated and actually want things to happen like yesterday. This is possibly because of where we're coming from, the fact that we've had, several years of bad leadership that has basically grounded the country to a halt. Other things, but I think, I don't think, it's just 40 days, remember? It's just 40 days. And remember, this is a complete change of government. Okay. It's a complete change from one party to another.
All right, Comrade, what's your thought on this?
Well, I differ a bit because with due respect to the president, he has been a serial contender for that office of the presidency. And I won't take any alibi or excuse. By now, I mean, ask on every Nigerian if you want to be objective. There is no impact of governance in the country.
Why do you say
it's
that?
as comatose as when Jonathan was there.
Why do you say that, Comrade?
Obviously.
That's what...
I mean, the issue of petrol, I mean, before I could get petrol to buy 3-4 days ago, it took me hours. I went to Ogun State, petrol is being sold for 120 naira there. So, in Buhari's era, it's unbelievable. What's the change that has come? When you want to compare Jonathan with Buhari, there's no change, obviously.
A lot of people say that you don't 30 days or 40 days assessment.
Excuse me.
It's a very short time to pass judgment on this administration.
It's not correct.
Now the problem will now be how much time is short and how much time is enough for the president to start doing something.
Don't indulge.
Anyway, let's listen to you, Comrade.
Don't indulge. I'm privileged as a young quantity surveyor in those days when I worked with Lagos State government. As soon as Lateef Jakande, the former governor, was elected, there were drawings of building he wants to construct in Lagos, flying over our tables in Lagos State Development and Property Corporation. The day he was inaugurated, the very week, he did the flag off of his construction. This is someone that is determined and serious. What does it take the President Buhari to start off? Has he started off anywhere? And if he's complaining about the report of he cannot finish reading this committee report in the next 5 years. That I can show. So what's the issue? You are the president-elect since March 28th. Are you going to import foreigners to be ministers? You don't know who you have been working with you? I mean, you are not appointed, you are not as a sole administrator. You need this assistance. How can you inaugurate a so-called national economic committee, which is constitutional and is with fanfare, made up of ministers, governors? You don't have a minister of finance there. You don't have a minister of economic planning there. And you are really into over the news. It's not an achievement. It's making the issue. Practical said that should be taking no template on corruption as I'm talking to you. It's still business as usual. No template on payment. I mean, let us even have. I mean, I watched the television 4 days ago when he was meeting the Minister of Agri and Water Resources. He was telling them to go and look at a way of stopping the regular attack or disagreement. You should give them you should give them your own template. When I contested as governor of Lagos State, I did a lot of survey. The statistics of teachers in school, the student-teacher ratio. I mean, I want to have somewhere where I'm going. What is happening in the health sector? I did an analysis and a survey, went to laboratories. What is the rate of typhoid attack? It was about 80%.
But the presidency has come out in defense to say that they're cleaning the rot the PDP left for over 16 years. And the permanent secretaries are holding sway. It's not like government has come to a total halt.
Nobody can take that excuse. He has been saying that it's rot. You don't kill corruption will kill Nigeria. Where is that point of corruption? Some of the people that have... Look at the business as usual. How much is the allowance of the National Assembly? It's still the same thing. Even the president himself, how much is he taking as a...
But we do understand the principle of separation of powers. The president doesn't have the power to reduce the National Assembly's budget. It's a democracy.
Exactly. It's constitutional. So for you to change it, even though the president came out...
But
the president came out very strong.
The time.
How long? Now, the president came out very strong. One of his very strong points during the electioneering process, before the elections, was that, he's going to ensure that there is a cut down, a very sharp cut down on the cost of governance. And as a matter of fact, it started from him. And a few governors have come to declare theirs. Somebody like Rufai has said, okay, fine, going forward, I'm going to be entitled to only 50% of what is supposed to come to me as allowances or wage. Put it together, salaries and allowances and all of that. And if, you know that each and every, there is separation of power in government.
I'm not disputing that.
Exactly. The presidential, the legislative, the judiciary, they all have what binds them. And it is a constitution, and we have to respect the rule of law.
The way I say things now, the fear of Buhari was the beginning of freedom, wisdom. Now, it doesn't. And in those days, today.
I mean, don't you think the Buhari effect, like a lot of people have said, is the reason why things seem to be working?
What is working? Tell me what is working.
Electricity situation. A lot of people are saying they're getting an average
has been generating
because of the
nothing less than
1,000 rainy season.
The
you should
Economic
know.
and Financial
Are they going to the top line to turn on?
But a lot of people said, you know, there was rainy season in the 16 years when PDP
impact
was
on
there.
the life of Nigerian people. Pronouncement on fuel distribution, like saying that nowhere in Nigeria should fuel be sold below above fair. I mean, that's a policy thing from the president.
But the EFCC seems to have been regalvanized.
Which EFCC?
Two former governors are currently under detention.
That has nothing to do with the president making a very firm statement on
petrol
and saying that, all right, going forward,
people cannot afford it.
And then we have enforcers.
And he promised.
But they inherited these problems from previous.
No more excuse. He told us the state of the affairs. Like I told when I contested,
even you as a journalist, you know the state of the nation.
So why you?
Yes, so why is it taking the president forever? Why is it taking the president forever?
To elect a human being and not a magician. I think we should be very.
An intelligent human being. He's not a fool. We're talking about an intelligent human being who has been out of everything.
Comrade, I can understand your concern, which every Nigerian should have that concern. But, you know, as I said earlier, the area I'm disappointed is the fact that he can't work on the quick wins. There's some quick wins. As I said, let's run Nigeria like a project, like an organization. You understand? Where you come in and you look at the books and you know the things you can do in short time. Just do them, bam, 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 and you know.
But do you think, in your analysis, in your view, do you think the president has done anything? Like, I mean, has he done anything about the quick wins?
Can we talk about the shuttle diplomacy
when we talk about quick wins,
but Jonathan did that. Jonathan did that. What has he done different?
When we talk about quick wins, and that's what I'm saying, he hasn't done that.
And when we talk about anything, even the subtle visit to the neighboring nations to form a coalition to fight the insurgency. What has he given back to? Nigerians are dying every day.
Quick wins mean solution, not what you do to get the solution. The thing is, nothing that is a pressing issue in Nigeria today, before it came on, has been won. You understand?
But did these things become pressing issues in 30 days?
No.
I mean, we are talking of problems that have been linked.
You heard what I said.
Those issues were there before he came in.
I said quick
I mean,
wins.
come on, it's just 30 days.
Like the petrol problem.
He's been in office for 40 days.
Like the petrol problem.
Being and not
like the petrol problem is something he should have been able to put under control.
Yeah, but is the petrol situation as bad as it was? It's unprecedented in the history of Nigeria that radio stations shut down. Telecommunications companies were sending messages like you're going to have
why
bad
the president should
in
see
the last days
and ensure there's a quick
former
win?
President Goodluck Jonathan. Things are not as bad as they are. Let's face the reality of things.
It's still not being
and
resolved.
we do need to give the president the time and the support. Former President General Gowon said, don't rush him to make hasty decisions.
Don't rush him to make decisions. Okay, then guys, on that note, we'll quickly go on a short break. When we come back, we'll still be talking about the Buhari administration and the very numerous issues that need to be attended to. And this time around, in good time. We'll be right back.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.